He came back and told her she was too low for him. She picked up the hot oil pan and poured it on his face. And that was the end of his fine boy era. Her name was Remy. And before this story begins, before the akara, before the suffering, before the hot oil, you need to understand who Remy was. Because that is the only way you will truly feel what she lost and what she walked away from. Remy was not just anybody. She was the only daughter of Chief Adebayo, one of the most respected men in their state. Old money, real estate, the kind of connections that opened doors before you could knock on them. Remy grew up in a house with a generator that never went off and a father who looked at her like she was the best thing he had ever built. She had options, a man who had worked his entire life to make sure his daughter never struggled. Then she met Femi. Femi's plan was detailed and confident the way all of his plans were. UK visa, a cousin who could connect him to a job opportunity, a future that just needed one thing, money to launch. He looked at Remy when he said this. He didn't ask directly. He never asked directly. He just laid the dream out in front of her like a map and let her love fill in the rest. Remy went to her father. The chief asked what the money was for. She told him. He stood up slowly and told her if she chose this path, if she chose this man over everything he had built for her, she would walk it without his support. He was not bluffing. Remy chose Femi. She sold her jewelry, the gold pieces her mother had left her, the designer bags her father brought back from trips abroad, her laptop, her good phone. She gathered everything she had quietly and without drama, and she put it in Femi's hands. He got his visa. He got his ticket. He landed in London on a Tuesday morning and called her from the airport with a voice full of electricity. "Babe, I'm here. We made it." "We," he said, as if they had traveled together. Before Femi left, he mentioned his mother casually, Mama Femi, a quiet woman managing a chronic illness alone in the family house. Mama Femi's condition was worse than Femi had described. She needed medication managed carefully, hospital appointments, someone to cook the soft foods her stomach could handle. Remy moved in. She became that woman's daughter in every way that mattered, and she was doing all of this while broke. Her own money was gone. The chief had closed his door completely. The woman who saved her was a neighbor, Mama Kike. Solid, energetic, unbothered, she had been frying akara at the same junction for 11 years and had put 2 children through university from that small gas stove without asking anyone for anything. Remy came to her one evening and said simply, "Teach me." Mama Kike looked at her. 4 a.m. tomorrow, she said. Don't be late. Remy was there at 3:50. She learned everything, how to soak and peel the beans the night before, how to blend the batter to exactly the right consistency, how to read hot oil with your eyes and your instincts when you have no thermometer, how to fry in rhythm, dropping, turning, lifting, draining, until your hands moved without thinking. Her first batch was terrible. Her second was edible. By the end of the second week, people were coming back and bringing their neighbors. She set up at the junction near Mama Femi's house, a small table, a stove, a frying pan, a plastic